Hey friends, it's me, Christiana Gaudet, your Tarot Fairy Godmother. I am so happy to see you. It's Saturday. That means it's time for the Saturday Psychic Sampler. Let me start with some thank yous. Let's see. Maria Barisi, thank you for the generous super sticker. I really appreciate that. Nalini Kalu, thanks for being a member, and thank you for the super chat. Thank you for all your guidance. Well, it is my pleasure. Thank you so much. Laura T. Laura. I just got a box from you that I have not yet opened, so I'll email you when I do. So thank you for that. Thank you for being a member, and thank you for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. I want to say thank you to all the members and to the moderators and to everyone who's here today. So this is what we do. We do it pretty much every Saturday. The next 2 Saturdays in a row, it will be, the times change. We might have to do it on Sunday because I'm speaking at the local library. It's Halloween, right? So you got to call on your local witch, and here I am. So I'm speaking at the library next Saturday, and then the week after that, I am speaking at a Samhain gathering. So you may not see me on Saturdays, but we'll make it up maybe on Sunday. We'll do the Sunday Psychic Sampler for the next couple of weeks. All right, so you know the rules, right? Your specific question, I'll give you a specific answer, and we will do this in the order that I see you. And I thank you so much for being here. I am working with the Wiser Tarot today. And the first question I see is from Teresa C. Teresa, thank you for being a member and a moderator. All right, and thanks for using members-only emojis. Do I see you transferring to a 4-year university when you graduate next semester with your associates, or will you start working? So, start working with the associates or transferring to a 4-year university? Let's take a look. All right. I think it's both. I think you will use that associate's degree to get a good job, a better job, whatever, in that field. And you will go to a 4-year university. You're going to end up with a master's degree, I think. So you'll be working and going to school for a while. But this going to school, just going to school may end once you have that associate's, because that associate's will qualify you to start to get into it. And so you'll start to get into the field and you'll continue schooling. That's what I think. All right. Nalini Kalu, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. I had a dream about 3 spiders. I love to do dreams. 2 were as big as my hand, and they were together in sort of a gray color. One spider was smaller, a little distance from the other 2, and it was pregnant. I've been having a lot of dreams lately when I am able to sleep. What are my dreams trying to tell me, especially this one? Or is my brain just overactive with stress? So, what I would need to know, really is how you feel about spiders and how did you feel about the spiders in those dreams. That's what I would need to know, Nalini, and I would love it if you would let me know that. How do you feel about spiders in general? And how did you feel about the spiders in that dream? And were you interacting with the spiders in some way? If you could let me know that, I would have an easier time interpreting that. And I'd really like to dig into this. So go ahead. I've got 2 chat windows open so I can look at what's just coming in as well as where I'm at. So go ahead and let me know that, and then we will do that. And Rockstar, yes, this Wiser Tarot was sent to me by a member of this channel. In fact, Ben Lieber does tarot, and I love it. And it is a new deck out in the world. Yes, yes, yes. And Clumsy Clairvoyance, I have to tell you that the mini Celtic that you gave me is now my purse deck. It's in my purse. I've brought it out twice to use because I happen to have it in my purse. So that's where that one is. It's in my purse. Yeah, got to have a purse deck. Women, do you have purse decks? Got it, right? Got it. Right. Oh, Kristen Louise, you just got the Wiser as well. It's a great one, right? Gina, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Oh my goodness, Clarka, I feel like I haven't seen you in a really long time. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, and we'll absolutely get to that question. So Nalini, while I am waiting to hear from you on that question, if I don't hear, I'll just come back and do it, and I'll assume you're watching it in replay. But if you're here, go ahead and chat that in, and I'll come back to you in just a moment. So next I'm going to do Laura T. Laura, again, can't wait to open that package. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, on Thursday, your mom Gloria died. I am so sorry. Oh, that's difficult. I am so, so sorry. So, what does Spirit want me to know today, please? Right. And let's check in with Gloria. Let's see. So, first of all, just from Spirit in general, in terms of processing the death of your mom, you're going to feel all different kinds of feelings, all different kinds of ways. But what you need to know is that your mom did her very best for you in all the ways that she could. And she is proud of the woman you have become. And you need to know that. And when we look at her experience, I feel like she may have known that her time was coming. And I feel like she has closure to her life. And I also wonder if she was not feeling well for a while. So to be out of that body seems to be a relief to her. She seems to have relief. And her message to you is that she will watch over you. She will help you. She feels like there's some things about life she didn't teach you, but you are learning. And she wants you to allow yourself to be happy and to allow yourself to be the creative person that you are. I think that she feels like she did not support your creativity as much as she now thinks she could have. So from where she is now, she's going to support your creativity. All right, so Nalini, I got my answer here. I personally don't like spiders. In the dream, I wasn't scared, but I was not interacting with them, just observing. Okay, that's very helpful. So, Nalini, what do the spiders in this dream represent? The thing is, spiritually, spiders are a good sign. Spiders represent industry, protection, wisdom. They represent some good things. And so in the dream, you weren't afraid of them. You were just observing. And I think that the spiders are here to represent different chapters of your life. And the pregnant one represents where you are right now. And the opportunity for you to just grow in fertility, for things to move very quickly, because spiders move very quickly, right? So I feel like these are parts of your life, like literally chapters in your life. And the pregnant one is where you are now, ready to burst into action. And so I feel like this is Spirit meant to be supportive of you. All right. Clumsy Clairvoyant, that deck instantly screamed your name when I saw it. Yeah, I love that thing, man. It comes out, man, it's just going to be with me. And yes, Clumsy Clairvoyant, spiders are creativity strongly. So yeah, I think absolutely, Nalini, this is about coming into your creativity. All right. Rockstar. So consistently, I've been getting from Spirit basically what you said on Wednesday to me, which is the journey is what's important and what will make you happy, not the achievement. I have a mental block to this because I feel like achievement is what's important. And if it won't ultimately get me what I want, then what's the point of going for it in the first place? Can you help me understand this? So there's the spiritual understanding, And then there's for you. So let me talk broadly about it to you and to anyone else who has that question about journey versus destination. Yes, I can help you understand this. Because as soon as you achieve the goal, whatever the goal is, as soon as you achieve it, then you're going to set another goal. There is no time in your life where you're going to say, okay, achieved that goal, now I'm just going to sit. No, that's never going to happen. So yes, it's good to have goals. And yes, you want to work to achieve that goal. But as soon as you achieve the goalpost moves. You're like, okay, great with that. Now on to the next thing, because that's how life works and that's how success works and that's how we work as humans. So that's why we say it's the journey, not the destination, because the destination always changes. Doesn't mean your goals aren't important. Doesn't mean success isn't important. Doesn't mean you shouldn't work towards success. Just recognize that that goal is going to shift as soon as you achieve it. That's what that's about. So, for you, rock star, but I'm not lazy. No, of course you're not. So for you, when we look at working towards success right now, the thing is, you're not lazy, but you hate wasted effort. You don't want to do something that's not going to get you where you need to go. You want to be clear and you want to be directed about what you do. And I think sometimes you can be a little too much that way, because sometimes when we go off on a tangent, we're like, oh, why did I do that? Years later, we're like, oh, there was a real purpose for that, wasn't there? So I feel like it is good to be clear about your goal and good to be clear about your path, but you are so worried about wasted energy. And no, that is not laziness. It's just efficiency. You are so worried about that efficiency that it blocks you. Oh, Nalini, that's good feedback. That totally makes sense. I think that's what that dream was about. Absolutely. Okay, Arya Wilson, so nice to see you. What does my Ancestor D have for me? What message does my Ancestor D have for me? And Rockstar says, I'm too mental. Yeah, you are way too in your head. And then you have the paralysis of analysis, which I think is exactly the thing you're dealing with here. All right. What messages does my Ancestor D have for me? Arya Wilson. The message right now is to find the balance between stability and fun, between being mature and honoring your inner child. That's the balance you're looking for. And there's also a lot here about closure, needing to get closure to the past in order to move on to the future. That's the message for today. So Diana Price, I keep obsessing over Maine where I've never been. Would Maine be the best home base to move to for now until I can make the jump to Europe? Maine is beautiful in the summer. I mean, I don't know how you feel about winter. They have harsh winters. But the summer is just lovely there. I've been there many, many times. All right, so what about Maine for you? Is Maine a place for you to go? Actually, you might really like it there for a period of time. It's not a bad thought. It's worth exploring. It's not a bad thought. Oh, Robin Renee, you're going to ask me this question in public, and I'm going to give you an answer in public. Good Lord. Robin Renee, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Why don't I trust my daughter-in-law to be? All right. You asked. I am not responsible for the answer that comes. Why do I not trust my daughter-in-law to be? Because you know that she's not entirely genuine in the way she shows up. Because you know she's an opportunist. Because you know that she might not treat your son fairly and she might not treat you fairly. Because you question whether she'll be a good mom. And, honestly, you have every reason not to trust her. You still have to show up for her. You still have to do the best you can for her and give her the benefit of the doubt, but you don't trust her because you're smart. Sorry. Adriana Blanche, nice to see you. Would I be able to find a new nice home next year, walking distance to my new work location? Oh my gosh, way to bury the lead. Did you get a new job? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me just answer the question. Would I be able to find a nice new home next year, walking distance to my new work location? Yeah. Yeah, it'll take a little time, and it will take some compromises. It might be a little longer walk than you would want. It'll take time and it'll take compromises, but short answer, yes, Adriana, yes. Okay, and Diane, I love winters as long as I don't have to drive in them, especially with a fireplace. Yeah, if you can find like the right place, Maine is gorgeous. And if you like winter, Maine is gorgeous 4 seasons, for sure. For sure. Okay, Smile Soul 20, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being here. Maria Parisi, so nice to see you. Thank you again for the super sticker. I was called by a former friend yesterday who now has contact with my sister-in-law. Is the call genuine or a call for info to share? Oh my goodness. Is your former friend genuine or is your friend spying? That is the question, Maria, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Here we go. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I think you should be cordial and friendly, but I think you should divulge no information. Just ask about the friend. Oh, how are you doing? It's been so long. Tell me everything about you. Yeah. Be friendly, but no information. All right. Von Ray, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Should I try speed dating? Would it work out for me? It's outside my comfort zone. I hear you. I hear you. So let's see. Here we go. Should you try speed dating? You know what? Yeah, you should. Would it necessarily lead to a great relationship? Not necessarily. But it would get you good at talking about yourself. It would get you good at selling yourself, which is really what that's about, and being in that situation. Tell me about yourself. Let me tell you about myself. These are skills. And as much as you are a good communicator, these aren't necessarily your first, most easy go-to skills, are they? So yes, you should for the education of it. You're going to hate me now. I know. Kim Case, nice to see you. I know you're a member on your other account. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being here. My question today, is it time I stop the fighting and let go of my marriage? I'm so sorry that that's where you find yourself. And obviously, only you can decide that. But let's see what the cards have to say. Let's put it this way. There is nothing here that says that it would really get better. You know, you could change your tactics, you could do different things, you could try different things. There are things that can be good in the marriage. But you know the best it can be, you know the worst it can be. Now, if you were to just end the marriage, if you were to leave the marriage, that would be hard too. I mean, every way you go, it's hard. That would be hard. And there would be some financial stuff and family stuff you would need to look at. And there are people who would make you the bad guy. But you might feel better about it. And so you have to look at all the pieces, the practical stuff, the emotional stuff, all of that. All I can tell you, Kim, you have reason to be thinking about this. You have reason to be turning this over in your mind. I'm not saying you should or you shouldn't. There's an argument either way. But I am saying, should you think about it? Should you be asking this question? Should you be doing the legal research to figure out what it would look like? Yeah. You need all the information before you make a decision. Get all the information so you really know what you're stepping into. But it is time to get that information. There it is. There it is. Okay. Allie Mammon, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. The grandkids are good. Thank you. Everyone's good. Thanks for asking. Could you please tell me what I must do in all areas to get out of this disgusting rut I've been stuck in for a while? So the first question is, what does this rut look like? What's up with the rut? What does the rut look like? It's sad. I think your rut is a sense of sadness and just feeling like you're doing the same thing over and over again, like you're a hamster in a wheel. I think that's your rut. What do you have to do to get out of it? Oh my gosh, something that you're afraid of. You're going to have to really shake things up. You're going to have to make real changes. You're going to have to take a leap of faith. And you're going to have to be willing to do that, and it's going to be scary. And you know what you don't want, but do you know what you want? You may have to figure out what you want first. That's kind of the bottom line. Figure out what you want and then have the courage to get it. Good luck. Asking those questions, that's a good first step, Allie Mammon, for sure. Kristen Louise, nice to see you. Oh my gosh! Today I will be honoring my cousin, Pamela Coleman Smith, yes, the tarot artist who originally designed these images during my fellowship's ancestor ritual. Wow, that's so cool. Anything she wants me to say about her story when I share. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She recognizes that the tarot is how she's remembered, although she did many other things, and it becomes a big part of our lives, but it was actually a pretty small part of her life. The biggest part of her life, in many ways, was theater, art and drawing in general, and storytelling. And so she wants to be remembered not only for the gift she gave us, but for the things that she did and loved. So, tell a story about her as a storyteller. Tell a story about her as involved with theater. And, she knows how much we appreciate what she has done for us and how much we honor her. But in this circle, honor the full story of her life, not just the part that touches us. Okay. Mix you here. Michelle, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Harkening back to one of your September newsletters, what now? What should I do now that I resigned from the campaign? What direction should I go? Good question. I think you need some well-deserved me time. I think, you quit the campaign because you need healing, and healing is what you need. You need to regenerate your spark, your creativity. You need to breathe and give yourself some time. You need to do some yoga. You need to rest. Immediately, that's what you need. And if you do those things, the inspiration for the big thing that comes next will become very obvious. All right, Melissa Grosso, so nice to see you. There have been some changes around a work trip in November. I'm wondering if it will happen and if it will be beneficial to me in the end. Okay, so first of all, will this November trip happen? Unclear. It may not. It may not. We're not sure that it will. If it does happen and you go on it, it will be beneficial to do it. So if it happens, it's beneficial. If it doesn't happen, and it may not happen. Okay, mix you here, Michelle. For my roommate, Libby, she's taking her citizenship test soon. How will it go? Will she pass? Man, is the Canadian citizenship test anything like the U.S. citizenship test? Oh my gosh. Okay, it's hard. Okay. Let's see. How will the test go? She's a nervous test taker. Any test is hard for her. Libby needs to not be a nervous test taker. She will study the material. She will know the material. As long as she's not nervous, it will go fine. And, I really appreciate everyone reaching out to Laura, sort of sending love to her during this time of family transition, as we all are. I love this community for that. Hey, Madiha Ness, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. What do my ancestors want me to know now? Here we go. Okay. What the ancestors want you to know, Madiha Ness, is to take good care of yourself. Good self-care. That's the most important thing. You pick and choose what you want in your life and what you want to do. That's the important thing. That's the important thing. Samira, I think I see your message. It's a ways down. It's going to take me a minute. Hang on. Do I see it? I see you. I see you speaking. But do I actually see your message? That's very interesting. Hang on a minute. I see you saying hi, but I don't necessarily see your question. Try posting your question again, because I can see your other posts. So try posting it again. I'm so sorry you're having an issue. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Hang on. Okay, shh. How's my love life looking? In the coming future, am I going to meet someone in the next few months? Let's take a look and see. Here we go. For shh. So I feel like you're holding on to something from the past, or something about, love, or the way you think love might be or should be, that is hurting you. I feel like it's hard here. It's not necessarily someone coming in the next few months, and I feel like there's some work you need to do on your own healing to make it easier for you to meet the right people, the right person, and have a relationship. And so it's time for some personal healing from preconceived notions about relationships, and healing from things that have been hurtful in the past. Okay, yeah, I did see it, Samira. First time I saw it, but it's there. Rockstar, you're funny. Okay, CM. My question. What do I need to focus on right now to continue to develop on my spiritual path? What a great question. I love that. Thank you for giving so much to our community. Well, thank you for being in this community. I really appreciate you. Here we go. Here we go, CM. You need to stop hiding from yourself. You may need to do some shadow work. You may be hiding from some of the things that are hurtful, but like in equal measure, CM, this is what I see. In equal measure, you are hiding from the hurtful things, and you are also hiding from your talents and your light and your abilities. Like you don't want to see the things that hurt, but you also don't want to let your light shine. I don't know what's up with that, but you got to take care of both of those things. Let me know if that makes sense. JF1. I brought in cats, some cats, and they have worms. I'm sorry. I'm so freaking paranoid. I've washed my hands now and I can't sleep. How can I release the anxiety? Is there any more I should do? They've seen the vet. And I assume that also means you're following the vet's orders, right? Is there anything more you need to do? No, I think you're good. You did, your vet, I think, told you what you needed to know. Just do that and you're all good. I believe so. Claire C., any messages for my ancestors for me? Claire C., thank you so much for being a member. So nice to see you. Here we go. Yes. Your ancestors want you to know they are with you, they are proud of you, they are working through you, they are speaking through you, and you have many opportunities in your life now that they did not have, and that you have not had in the past. You should take advantage of your opportunities. Hey, Caroline McLaughlin, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Does my brother-in-law have any messages for his brother? All right. It's about mother. And I don't know if mother is living or not living, but one way or the other, it's about mother. The message is about mother. And it's about either now or in the past, a sense of needing to do what must be done or having done what must be done for mom, and some sense that there's been hurt or bad feelings there. That one or the other of them maybe felt like they didn't do what they should have done, or that the other one didn't do what they should have done. And so it's reaching out for healing about mom. If that makes sense, let me know. Okay. And Clumsy Clairvoyance is doing a fabulous job dropping links. Links to take class with me on the 26th, How Spirit Speaks Through Tarot. Links to book an appointment. Links to StarCon. Do those things. Please do those things. And CM says, yes, it does make sense. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. And Clarka, so nice to see you. Thank you once again for the super chat. What could I do to be more successful in my business hobby? Let's take a look. It's going to take time and it's going to take energy. It's going to take time and it's going to take energy. And you feel bad, Clarka, when it doesn't happen as quickly as you would like. But I promise you, if you put the time and the energy and the patience in, it will be more successful. Time, energy, patience is what you need. Oh, Caroline, here it is. Mom didn't come and see brother-in-law on his deathbed and also didn't go to his funeral. So I think it's about that and finding healing around that and finding healing with mom around that. That makes sense. Okay, baby cakes. Is my parents' new idea a good idea and will it come to fruition? Let's take a look. Wow, I shuffled. I don't know, man. There's some ups and some downs on this. Let's take a look. I'm shuffling some more. You know, it's an idea. Is it a good idea? Depend on who you ask. It doesn't strike me as like the best idea. And I think, will it come to fruition? I think it will. To some extent, yes. But it will not be what they think it's going to be. And they'll learn from it and they'll grow with it and it will be okay. It'll be okay. But I can see why you're asking questions. And I don't think there's a lot you can really do about it. But I can see why you have reservations. All right. Chara Sotomayor, nice to see you. How do I get my roommate to leave? I told him October 1st and he's still here wreaking havoc on my life. Oh my gosh, that is so hard. How do you get him to leave? He doesn't want to leave. You know, I'm afraid that nothing short of a legal eviction will do it. I'm afraid you're going to have to evict him, and that's what it's going to take. I really do. What a pain in the butt is he. I am so sorry. All right. Clumsy clairvoyance. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is many moons ago, but still, my favorite Uncle Regis, who passed away while I was in high school many moons ago, has been deeply in my thoughts since yesterday. Does he have a message for me or my mom, who is his sister, perhaps? Let's take a look. Why is he? And it could just be because the veil is thinning. We're in October. So it could just be that. So let's see. Is it true, clumsy clairvoyance, that he was able to sort of offer you some comfort or some counsel in a way that nobody else was or did? I think he recognizes how much you miss him and have missed him all of this time. But he also says that you have grown up now to offer wise counsel to others. And he sees that you offer wise counsel. And that makes him very happy and very proud. And I think the reason he's with you so strongly simply is the time of year. It's easier because of the thinning of the veil. Okay, hang on just one second. Caroline McLaughlin, thank you so much for the super sticker. Love you and appreciate all you do for our fabulous community. Well, thank you. Really appreciate that. Thank you. And Chara Sotomayor, I thought so too. Yeah, I think there it is. There it is. Yeah. Clumsy clairvoyance, passing from AIDS, back in the day, we lost a lot of people to AIDS. That's a thing. And now we've got better medication. It's a lot better diagnostics, better medication, all of that. So while there are a lot of HIV positive people, we don't see a lot of people in full-blown AIDS anymore. So he was definitely in a particular time period, right? That totally makes sense. Okay. Let's see. Next question. From Gina Rutledge. Gina, thank you so much for being a member here. What message is trying to get across to me about going camping, if any? I feel like I'm being told no camping. Why? I have no idea. Do you like to camp? Do you normally camp? What's up with that? So interesting. Let's take a look. So camping in general for you, Gina. No camping. Not right now. Why? It feels like there could be a safety issue. That right now is not a good idea. It's not a good time for you to camp. So not right now, no. All right. Sorry. There it is. I like to camp too. Just got a nice new tent. I really like it. It's an annual trip, right? And so can you go on this trip without camping? I mean, I guess camping is really the point of it. But do you just not go on this trip? I feel like maybe this year you don't go. Maybe this year you skip it or do something different. I hate to break tradition, man. You don't want to mess with tradition, but that's what I'm feeling. I'm so sorry. All right. I know you never miss it. It's hard to miss it, but I'm not feeling good about it either. I'm with you. I'm so sorry. All right, and Claire C., thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate that. Okay, very good. Next question that I see is DeAndre. Nice to see you. So DeAndre, will financial aid cover all my school costs? I would say not all, but a lot. You may still need a part-time job, but do it anyway. You're going to get there. You're doing a good job. Just go. And financial aid will help a lot. Charles Smith, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Are you going to get an answer from your blood work that you won't like? Okay, let's take a look. It's not a worst case scenario. It may not be a best case scenario, but it's not a worst case scenario. That's what I think. Keep me posted, all right? Amy Foreman, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here, and we're looking forward to your presentation at StarCon. Yay. And all y'all, you should be getting your StarCon ticket and planning on coming to StarCon. You can come in person or online, but get thee thy ticket, and if you're going to stay in the hotel in West Palm Beach, get thee thy reservation. Seriously. All right, Amy. I found out this week that an ex-boyfriend of mine who was a cherished person in my journey of love has passed away. I am so sorry. I know that's hard. Does Nick have any messages for me from his place in spirit? Yes. He was glad that you were part of each other's journeys. He has a lot of love in his heart for you. He is fine with where he's at and what he's doing. He recognizes his own journey and the importance of his own journey and where it is and why it is and all of that. He gets it. He recognizes it. He's okay. He's fine. And he feels like he treated you unfairly in some ways, and he apologizes. And he knows that you have already forgiven him. All right. Next question is Lady Miguel. Will you find a job next year? And the answer is, yeah, it's going to take a minute, but yes, you'll find a job, and it'll take a minute to find it. When you do find it, it'll be a good job. Okay, me, myself, I. Keep my house or sell my house? Let's see. Here we go. I'm thinking sell. I feel like it's a good time to sell. Obviously, you have to do what you think is right for you, but I'm voting sell. Okay. The Real Empress. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. When will my life get better? I think there's some things you need to start doing to make it better, and you're not seeing those opportunities, and you're not seeing what you need to do, but they are there. Use your creativity, even use your anger. If there's things in your life that are making you angry, use your anger to do what you need to do to get where you need to go, and it will get better. Be the divine light. Any message for me, please? So, on Saturdays, we like to do specific messages or specific questions, but I'll pull a card and see what the message is for you, sure. And, you know, there's something here for you, divine light, about learning. Whether it's schooling or something you're studying, formal or informal, it is time for you to learn and study. Okay. All right. Oh no, my mouse battery is low. What's going to happen? Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Cassandra. First of all, Cassandra Revelta, thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. This one honestly comes from my mom and I. Same questions. Are her and E going to be able to reconcile their current situation in a healthy manner that serves them both? Well, first of all, I'm so sorry that Raquel's going through a difficult time here. This does not sound fun at all, and I'm just so sorry. Will they be able to reconcile the current situation in a healthy manner that serves them both? And the answer is, Raquel, there's resolution and then there's resolution, right? As it is now, cannot stand, cannot stand, cannot stand, should not stand. And Raquel has to be the one to make a move. We cannot wait for E to make a move. Raquel has to figure out what this is going to look like, what it should look like, and make the move. Raquel is the more mature and needs to be the energetic, needs to be the energy toward the change. So, there it is. Good luck. This is difficult. Did you see all those major arcana cards that came up there? This is big, it's important, it's difficult. And honestly, it may involve, the resolution may be walking away. Totally up to you. You have to figure that out, but it may be. Okay, Samira, thanks for your patience. Here's your question. What's going on with Barbara's divorce? Will he come out of it and come towards me? Let's take a look. Will he end up moving toward you? I wouldn't count on it. You know he does have some feelings for you. I think you know that. And he finds you attractive. He is interested, but I would not count on that actually happening. Thinking about it and wanting it and doing it are two different things. All right, Diana, please ask my spirit guides if they have any positive messages for me. All right, here we go. Here we go. It feels like you're feeling stuck, that you're feeling stuck in your own life or in a particular situation, and you're not sure how to get out of it. You're not sure how to move forward. And, you know, the positive message is you got to go through it. You can't go around it. You can't go over it. You got to go through it. There are some things you really have to acknowledge, deal with, and address. Do not be afraid to address what you must address in order to get to the other side of this where things are so much better. So the positive message is there. Things will get much better, but you have got to address what you have to address. All right. Here we go. Martha Vink, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Might there be an opportunity for some kind of professional connection with my seminary now that I've moved back into the area? Right. You went to Yale Div, as we always called it, the Div school at Yale. And there you are. Some opportunity for some kind of professional connection there. Now you're in the area. You're going to have to, you could, but it's not an easy journey. It would take a lot of communication with the right people to figure it out. It would take time, but you could do it and it would not be a bad idea. It's just hard. All right. Arya? Is that how I say it? How will my Monday be because I have exams? Okay, here we go. I think it'll actually be okay. I think you're feeling unprepared, but I think you'll do okay. Rockstar, how do pro tarot readers not lose their voice? We do. It happens. Oh my gosh, I could tell you stories. Oh my gosh, and having done it for so many years, I actually go to a throat specialist to make sure. I've had to learn what they call good vocal hygiene. You're not wrong. It's an issue. It really is. Okay. All right, next question. Dee Dee. Would moving back, I just overscrolled. I'm so sorry. Hang on, here we go. Would moving back to my home state work out well for me, or will I have an affordable living situation open up for me here? All right, let's take a look. So, moving back to your home state, affordable living situation where you are, moving back to your home state is not a bad idea. However, it is also true that you will likely find an affordable situation where you are. So then you can just choose. Which feels best for you. I am leaning a little bit toward going back to home state, but opportunities exist in both places. Okay. Jackie Masters, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Are there any surprises coming my way in regards to my employment or the company in general? What should I do to prepare for them, and how can I secure my financial position long term? So first of all, do we see any surprises? You know, the thing is, I feel like there's never actual security there. And it's not that I'm sure one thing will happen or another. I just feel like they don't care if they treat you or anybody. It's not just you. Just the way they are. If you happen to get screwed, they really don't care. And so is there a way that you can make yourself more secure in this position? I don't think so. I think the key may ultimately be secure in your skills and be secure in your ability to get a job. It's not the particular position. It's your own skills, and just keep your skills as good as possible. Be as strong as you can in your skills, and know that ultimately you might need to go elsewhere, and let that be okay. And I want to say thank you so much to Amy Foreman for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. Baby cakes, yeah, I hope they will consider all angles before deciding. Me too. Me too. Okay, Cassandra, heavy but needed. Yeah, it's a lot, for sure. For sure. Ivan, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, so I have come to the end of the questions. If I accidentally missed your question, I'm so sorry. Please reiterate. If you're just getting here like Iva, it's time. It's time to ask that question. I'm going to promote for a few minutes while I'm waiting for final questions. So, if you happen to be local, I'm speaking at the library, Mandel in West Palm Beach next Saturday. And I'm speaking at the local Treasure Coast Pagan group in Fort Pierce or Port St. Lucie or something the following Saturday. So I think they're both free. The library I know is. So, if you're local, do come. But this Thursday, we have a members-only live stream. This Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. The link is already up. Join. It's calling in the ancestors. We are going to do ancestral work for you. So if you were thinking about becoming a member, do it before Thursday so you can join us. Absolutely. Okay, so let's see. Cassandra, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate that. What time am I speaking at the library? Well, that's a great question. 10, 11, 12, something like that. It's like earlier in the day. You can find it on my website. You can also find it on the Mandel Library Facebook page or website. I could find it on my phone, but I don't know where my phone is right this minute. Sorry. But it's on my website and the library website. Love to see you there. Love to see you anywhere, actually. Okay, Rockstar. My mom wants to know, will her health start improving anytime soon? And tell her to keep her spirits up and to stay as strong as she can, as difficult as this is. Yes. And I'm not just saying this to make her feel better. Yes. There will be improvement. Yes. All right. Here we go. Terry T, nice to see you. Just got here. Will I meet my man soon? Let's take a look. You have to get over something from the past first. You're carrying around some past hurt or past stuff that's getting in the way. It'll happen, but it won't happen as soon as you want because you've got some healing to do. And Rockstar, tell her I'm serious, man. Do not let her get down in the dumps. Tell her to stay strong and stay positive. This is not the way it's always going to be. That is clear. All right. Charles Smith, Joanne, and thanks to Joanne for also being a member, wants to know if her ancestors have any messages for her. Certainly, let's take a look. Joanne, your ancestors see that there's been a lot of difficulty recently, and they want you to know that they are with you, that they see your strength, and that it will not always be this hard. All right, so members, Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, calling in the ancestors, free for all members. No one else can join. What else can I tell you? I am available for readings. The link is up for sure. Cassandra, did I say West Palm Beach? I did. Mandel Library, downtown West Palm Beach, next Saturday. I'll be speaking there. Would love to see you. And if you're COVID okay with it, to give you a big hug. And if you're not, to give you a high five from across the room. But yeah, would love to see you. Bring your tarot cards if you have them. Yeah. You can find it on my website or the Mandel Library website or Facebook page next Saturday. Seriously. Yes, I'm not lying. Come. Join us. It will be cool. It will be fun. It will be so cool and so fun. For reals. All right, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. Gosh, Cheryl, you're so good. Look at you, Cheryl Jefferson. Mandel Library, 12 to 1, October 22nd. There you go. Oh, and Cheryl, thank you. We've got our local meetup tomorrow. What am I thinking? 4 p.m. tomorrow, Panera at West Palm Beach. Panera at Palm City. There's only one Panera in Palm City, and we will be there tomorrow, 4 p.m. Join us there if you're local to the Palm City area. I almost forgot that. So Cheryl, just seeing your face reminded me. So local to the Palm City area, join us tomorrow. Local to West Palm, join us next Saturday. Or get in your car and drive to either location, right? Would love to see you. My friends, thank you so much. Thank you especially to those people who helped out with super chats and super stickers, to the members and to the moderators. Thank you, everyone. If you're here for the first time, please do subscribe. I'll be back on Monday morning with your 3-card weekly reading. Members, please do plan to join us on Thursday. And if you're local to me, join us at the Panera Bread in Palm City tomorrow at 4. And check out my website. Look at all the events coming up. And maybe think about in-person or Zoom our class on October 25th. Thank you all so much. You be really good. Take care.